friends, welcome back to Tech Solutions. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to speed up your computer. I'm doing this exercise on Windows 10, but you can follow the steps on your Windows version, whether you are Windows 11 or Windows 8. There will be a little bit difference in the steps, but the steps will be similar. Before that, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe and support us. And also please press the all notification button as well so that you won't miss any important updates from us. So, how to speed up your computer? Step number 1, update your Windows version. And for that, search for Windows updates. So it will open the Windows update settings. So retry. Let me see if okay. So it's checking for the updates, and if I need any updates, if I'm due with any Windows updates, it will give me a list of updates that I need to download, or it will give a message that you are up to date. That's it. You see, you are up to date. So I don't have anything due to update on Windows. This is first step. What it does, actually this helps with some bugs and errors to resolve and speeding up our computer. That's the reason this is very important, that you should keep your Windows update with latest Windows updates. Step number 2, background apps. So background applications, like our mobile, Windows also has a background apps running in the backend, and they are utilizing our PC resources like processor, RAM, CPU. How to stop those unnecessary apps? For that, click on Start or search on background application on Start. So background apps. Here it will list the apps. You see all the apps listed here which are currently running in the background. If you want to stop them all running, then simply use on off button at the top. But if you want to choose a particular application to stop, then you can just scroll through, scan through the list, and you can individually stop them. So for example, in my case, calculator, I don't want it to run in the backend. If I need, I can simply go and start it. So stop, just calculator. Clipchamp, this is another video creating application. So I don't want it to run it. Keep it. Clock is something should run in the backend, so keep it running. If you want Cortana to run in the backend, let it run. See here, the GoPro Max exporter. Why it's running, I don't know, and it's taking some apps in some RAM, some memory. It's utilizing some CPU as well in the backend. So just stop it. Similarly, you can scroll through your list and simply stop them if you don't need them, and you are the only person who can judge what are all these things you need or you don't need. Skype, I don't want it. So just go through this. This will definitely help you to speed up your computer. So this is step number 2. Now step number 3, startup apps. So whenever you start your computer, then there are certain applications which starts at the startup. That's why those are called as startup apps. For that, search for startup apps. You see, startup apps. Click on startup on this. Now these are the startup apps which are starting whenever your computer is started first time. So scan through the list and go through the list and check for the applications which you feel that you don't need it. So for example, here the McAfee security, which is my antivirus, which we cannot stop. Okay, so it should run, which is mandatory. Microsoft 2010 component, I think I don't need it, we should stop it. HP message service, this is something if you want you can stop it, because it's collecting some messages and it's collecting some data and it's messaging to the HP services. So similarly, if you go down, if you scroll down, Seagate dashboard, this is something I don't need, because this is Seagate external hard drive. That dashboard I installed and I don't think so I need it to run all the time. Seagate dashboard, so it has, see, the impact is high, so stop it immediately, everything is off. Similarly, go through your list of startup apps and this will also help you to free up some resources, memory. Okay, this is step number 3. Now step number 4, add or remove programs. So uninstall unnecessary programs. Sometimes we install the program once just to test whether it helps us or not, and then we forget about it. So uninstall those programs which you don't need, or these are some programs which you never used or never needed. For that, search add or remove programs. Settings. Okay, now it will give us the list of all the programs installed on our laptop. Be careful while you are uninstalling. Here, so let's go through the list and just try to search for the applications. Let me see if I can find something. Graffiti and all I need, yes. Cool Sense, this is something I need, yep. Let's scroll down. I already have gone through the list and I uninstalled a lot of programs from here, so I don't find anything which is not needed to me. So anyway, if you are here and you find any applications which you feel that I don't want it, but it's there, simply uninstall that from your computer. This is step number 4. Step number 5, storage settings. Search storage settings on a search bar. You see, click on it. So you can see, now let it calculate which component is taking how much of the memory on your computer. This is very important step, because here comes the temporary files. Temporary files are something which you download something from the web, and it's all the time staying in your temporary folder, temp folder, as well as the recycle bin comes into this section. So most of the time what we do, we delete the things and we forgot to remove it from the recycle bin, and that's always be there on your computer. Though we remove it from your folder, it's still there on your laptop, it's still there in your memory, it's utilizing your memory. So now see, it has calculated everything. the major section here is a temporary section, temporary file. You see 9.6 GB, which is a very big amount of memory it is utilizing on my computer. So be careful while you're doing this. Go to your temporary files. So simply do one thing, go click on the temporary files, and it will give us the breakup as well here. So for that I have around 3 GB, 2.5 GB as a temporary files. There are downloads of 2 GB, and recycle bin is 19 MB. I think I just recently emptied the recycle bin. There is nothing. So major portion is downloads and temporary files. So see, by default it has unchecked the downloads, because sometimes we download some important things. So be careful while you are just emptying this particular section, removing these files. Another section where you can free up a memory. You can see from my 9 GB that I can free, and this is also utilizing our memory and resources. So that's it for step 5, which is storage settings. This also helps us to speed up our computer. Now next, step number 6, task manager. Right click, go to task manager. Here just check how much is the usage of the application on your computer. So in my case, actually I'm capturing the live screen. That's the reason it's very high. Otherwise you see all the other applications are very low, because I have recently done the cleanup of my PC. There may be some applications which are taking more power, more disk, more memory, and CPU, and you feel that you don't need it. Just simply right click and end that task. Be careful while doing this. If you are not sure what that particular application is doing in the back end, no need to end it. But if you know that, like for example photos, in my case, if it is taking more CPU and more memory, I know that it's simply a photos, you can just simply go and end the task. So this is about task manager. Go through your task manager applications and simply close them, end the task. That will also help you to speed up your computer. And now the step 7 and the last step. Even after these 6 steps your computer is not able to speed up, reset your PC. So don't do this unless you know what it is doing. Resetting your PC will reset your PC to the factory reset, where it was at the initial stage when you bought it. So that is resetting your PC. So let me see if I can show you some steps here. Reset PC, click on a reset PC. You can click on get started. Once you click on this button, it will pop up for 2 options. Option 1, that keep all my files, and option 2, delete all the files. So if keeping all the files means all the files you have, photos, folder, files, videos, everything, it will keep, and then it will reset it to the original state. And deleting all the files will delete all the files. It will go back to the new state, completely new state, by deleting everything on your PC. But as I told, this is, be careful while doing this, because this is a resetting a PC. You will lose all your data. Okay, and this is the last step of resetting your PC if your PC is not able to speed up even after all these steps are followed up. So that's it from this tutorial, friends. I hope it will help you. Please subscribe our channel and support us. Thank you.